Hey, what's up guys? John took you into this video. I want to talk to you guys about, you know, low rank players, not just any low rank players. Low rank players that they think they can hang with you just because, they're wannabes or so and so, and they have like, oh, the Humming missile launcher, the free stuff that you get for the DLCs or whatever, the free guns that Rockstar gives you when you're beginning, you know. And I have experience in battle, and I gone head to head with the best of the best. I got ahead with jets, pressure mark ones, helicopters, you name it. I gone even like god mode. Even those people that abuse the god mode. I didn't. I'm not like other players who get scared. What motivates me is that that they think they think they can get away with it. That, and in my book, that doesn't fly, dude. If you're gonna battle someone, be a man, be a goddamn man, and don't go into passive mode. Don't go, oh, in your like, oh, your so and so, your facility, or your whatever, dude. Honestly, if you were me, you probably would be better, you know. But you're not me, Those people are not me, Everybody has their own identity, and everybody has his playstyle. Everybody just likes to, be a little PY. And then for those of you who don't know what PY stands for, then too bad. But those of you who get my jokes, my references and all that, then good for you. And I feel like every time that they use explosives and whatever, to get a upper hand, the AC stuff like a Humming missile launcher, um, a RPG, all that, you know, they just like I seen players killing other players just by using those two rocket launchers and missile launchers and explosives. And I'm not putting the grenade launcher on this list or mentioning it or in some way bad, because the grenade launcher, not like other explosive, not like the Humming missile launcher, the RPG launcher. The grenade launcher actually takes skill to learn how to use, you know. And I find that pretty pretty cool to learn how to use in battle. I have implemented it in battle, but in this lobby that you guys are seeing me that I was joining, I spawned in, and I decided to just go do some casino work. And this low rank player guy comes up to me and kills me for no reason, you know. And the worst of all, he used explosives. Come on, explosives. So at this point, when I joined the lobby, there was only two people in the lobby with me. Then other people started to join. But keep in mind that nobody had messed or interfered with my battle with him. And I was just, like I said, I was just minding my own business. And just doing. I was gonna do casino work and all that. And then suddenly, all this guy just wanted to do just kill me. After I killed him, like once or twice. The first time that I killed him, he ran up north towards the Eclipse Towers. He spawned at the Eclipse Towers and he was trying to go to his garage. You know, and I don't know why they try to, like, I guess I know that you want to be good, but dude, killing people, killing people, and like, just because you're feel like frosty, and you try like, oh, I'm better than you and shit like that. Waste that way, you know. You don't. That's not to make you better. I'm gonna let you guys know a secret. How I got better. Me and my brother-in-law. You have seen me play with him a couple times. I don't know if you guys haven't, but Delsup, that's his name tag, and Me and him, when we have time, we practice on each other. We try killing each other. We try dart fighting each other, so we get a little bit of practice, you know. So when we actually go head to head against other players, we know we still have the skills to pay the bills, you know. And that's one of the ways I became good at it, you know, became good at the game or in battle, because we used to train each other, we used to kill each other, not to be mean or not to do that. It's just to train each other and to prepare ourselves for the future. And if you guys have a friend that you like to play with, well, feel free to do that. You know, you'll see the difference. I'll tell you this much. You know, when me and him go at it, we already know what the other one's thinking. You know, that's how close we can. Me and him can communicate without even having to speak. You know, when somebody comes attack us, the other one already knows what needs to be done. You know, and so at this point, you know, I was like I said, this guy, and I'll pass him right here on the mini map. You'll see on radar. I passed him. It was that guy right in front of me. He was outside his apartment, and I could have gone and attacked him, but I didn't. You know why? Because I didn't want to deal with him. You know, I wanted to just do missions and missions. And like I said, I was, you know, I wanted to get this done quick, so I decided to go rooftop. I landed my oppressor on the rooftop, and I sniped a couple, two guards out, I think, and then the third one that I sniped out. That's when, after that, no, after the fourth guard that I took down, that's when he started to come over here, and just being trying to, you know, trying to beat me up or trying to bully me, but I was not gonna take that. You know, so right here I was trying, because I was checking the map. That's why I was staying still. I was checking the map how I was gonna do this, you know, not to get spotted or anything like that. So, you know, I decided to just go sniping route, you know, with a silencer, and you know, and I just decided to just beat it. And then, you know, he was, at this point I knew he was up to something. I knew because, you know, I just know players. You know, I know how the pattern are and stuff like that. You know, and I knew he was up to something, but I didn't know what. You know, until I realized that, you know, when I saw him approach me, I realized he was trying to kill me. And he did manage, like I said, he did manage to kill me twice, but that's all the kills that he got on me. You know, cause you know, I didn't want to bully him. I'm not bully or anything like that. I just wanted to teach him a lesson, you know, to not mess with other players. Cause this guy thought, oh, he's just a high rank player. I don't. He probably like, oh, he probably gonna fight, you know, dude. Like I said before in the past in my videos, if you attack me, be prepared to have a war. Cause I tell my brother-in-law, you know, we have the means to fight a war that goes hours upon hours, and if you're gonna attack me, you better be prepared to man up, cause I'm gonna give you all I got. I'm gonna try every dirty book in the game, and every dirty trick in the book. You know, I'm not gonna expose all the dirty tricks, you know, one by one. You know, if I see something's working and it's keeping you suppressed, then I'm gonna go with that. And at this point, you know, I got down, and it was like the third guy that I took down, and I was going to the fourth guy. You know, I was gonna go over to the fourth guy and kill him, and I did manage to kill him to the fourth guard. You know, he was moving on the minimap, and then once I killed him, I saw he approached me. You know, and he wasn't ready. You know, he wasn't out ready for a battle. You know, he was trying to be ready. He was trying to do all that. Because honestly, I don't like to battle, but when I battle, you better be prepared, like I said. And I was just trying to take this guy out. You know, I was trying to pass the mission. And once I shot the guy. Once I shot the guy, look, I pull up my mini map. I expand it a little bit. You know, expand it. I think, or he just showed up. I don't know. I can't remember. I think he just showed up, but he did. He came over. You know, and I was trying to like decide to either take out the guards or take him out, and then and here he comes. I'm trying to snipe this guards out, and here he takes advantage and blows me up with his little fucking stupid grenades. He look 1-2. It took him 2 grenades to blow me up when I could have done it with 1 grenade. I could have accomplished that job with 1 grenade. So right here, what I decided to do, I was like, you know what, I better end this before it escalates and gets the whole lobby into a war zone. So I decided to just walk around the bus, for fun, like I always do, you know. And I just got in my Oppressor Mark II. And then I just decided to just go. He was trying to go into his garage. He was running at this point. Once he saw me getting in my Oppressor Mark II, he was decided to run. Bam, I got him. I got him, and then, I decided to finish off the mission. And at this point, I knew he was gonna come back around. So I was trying to finish it, and I decided to just finish up the judge. I decided to. He was trying to run. I was like, no, 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 not my watch. So I finally got him to like stop and intimidate his ass. And at this point, I knew he was coming at me. And I had a little time to get out of there, and I barely made it. I barely fucking made it out of there. And the guard just like he fell. The judge fell. So around the time that judge fell, look, he's coming back around. He's trying to kill me again with his little pussy, or not pussy, but like stupid grenades. He was trying to like blow me up with his grenades. And I eventually he did get me because I did a mistake. I came back around. I should have let him be, and see what he did. But my mistake was here that I came back around and I think I had music playing, so I couldn't hear when he locked me. When he locked onto me, I was trying to dive bomb his ass. I could not do it. And then he kind of like got me right here. And once he got me, I decided he was going to the airport, somewhere in the airport, and I decided to spawn my bike all over again. I called the insurance. I decided to call the insurance because I remember like he blew me up, like he blew up my ride too. So I called up in the insurance, and at this point he was running. Keep in mind he was running when he realized I had an oppressor. He just like regretted it. And towards the end of the video, you'll see that he went in, I think at some point he went in passive. I think coming up here in this little section over here coming up, he went in passive. But towards the end of the video, he ended up going inside the ammunition store near the strip club, and then I ended up trying to kill him with the missile launcher. I know what I said about the missile launcher, but I couldn't got in there, and I wanted basically what I was trying to do with the missile launcher is open the doors so I can get him with a machine gun and kill him. But he ended up going by the by the ammunition store that has a shooting range, right next to the strip club, almost close to the strip club, and he ended up staying there. So when did it happen there? I just decided to leave the lobby. I threw a missile launcher and I didn't manage to kill him. So what I wanted to do, I just got on top of it, see what he did, and he just stayed there. So I decided just to leave the lobby because I have proven my point, So you'll see here that he was trying to find me midair and try to make me move. But I was smarter than that, I knew better that if I got near him, he would have got me. And sorry about that. But I knew since I can't really go in passive, and I kind of hate. Well, I don't hate it. I just like that. That has the extra survival mode. So I knew if I stayed away for a while, he would eventually go into his car, and that's what he did right now. And he eventually hit his car. He got in his car and he was trying to run away. And you know, and he sent me a message. I don't know what message he sent me, but he sent me a message, and I just didn't want to answer it because he had nothing else to say. He was trying to kill me. So eventually, I missed. I tried to dive bomb his ass, but at this point, when I turned around right there, as you can see, he kind of the little pussy, a little py or pussy or whatever, pussycat or whatever. He went in passive. But you guys can see that guy right there in the bottom, standing on the sidewalk. That's him. You know, I want you guys to know that if you guys find these players around like messing with you, if you're a skilled player, you can put him in his place without the use of pressure mark 2. I'm not condemning for you to go attack first and then answer questions later. No, if they attack, I'm just saying, if they attack you first, if they do the first move, then it's okay for you to go attack them. But at this point, like you can see, he was in passive. He was trying to get a jet. I figure he was trying to get a jet because he was going towards the beach, and I know there's a few spawn locations for the jet and the beach. So I decided to go drive around the beach, fly around the beach, and he was still in passive. At some point, I think when he got to the beach, he went out of passive mode. He went out of passive mode, but he was still a little bit scared of getting in his jet because I could tell he wanted something from the beach. Because right there, he came out of passive mode. You know, he came out of passive mode, and then he kind of like figured like, oh, this guy's not gonna let me get on my jet. Of course, now I was not gonna let him get in his jet. For what? To go kill other players? I'd rather take care of him myself. So the only reason, like I said, like the only reason why I chose the oppressor to go after him is just to make it fast and painless for him, not for me, for him. If he's gonna come and bully players, even low rank players, if low rank players bully other low rank players, dude, then something has to be done. Rockstar, you have to put low rank players into their own lobby. Give them their own lobby and let them kill themselves. Us, high rank players. I get that you're trying to, promote friendship and all that crap and shit like todo esto. Pero, I'm saying, if they want to be like that, like take for example, what's called cheater lobbies and ban pool lobbies or whatever they're called. For example, how come you don't put them in one of those lobbies, huh? How come you just let them roam around like Pablo Escobar, back in his heydays, But I'm saying is that that you have to learn to put you have to learn to put players into their own lobbies. And this guy, look at like I said, he already came out of passive mode, and he was trying to like get in his J. He was thinking twice about it, and like I said, I ended up killing him. I think like one or two more times, and then he ended up going into the ammunition store right next to the strip club, like down the street from the strip club, and then I ended up leaving the lobby. I ended up getting on top of the roof of the ammunition store and waiting for him, but he did not come out. So at this point, he knew he knew that if he came out, I was gonna go attack him. So he stayed there, and what I did, I just left the lobby, and this how this battle ended: 40 kills to 2. And I'm not saying like 42 or something like that. All I'm saying is this guy thought he could have gotten away with it, but he didn't. He didn't get away with it. Because if you let this players just like boss you around, they think they're all that and toda la cosa and está loco. I'm not gonna let somebody I don't even know boss me around and just like make me fear him, dude. You know, if you're gonna fight me, if you're gonna fight Johnny, you better be prepared for the worst. Because I have all the arsenal. I have jets. I have tanks. I have you name it. I have all the things you name it. I have all of it. The only thing I don't have is jetpack or the jetpack. But I don't need the jetpack. And I have arsenals of weaponized vehicles. So I can pull any weaponized vehicle of my liking if I need it. And this guy, I could tell he didn't have nothing. You know, he did not have nothing. Come to defend himself. And if you, like I said, if you're gonna go to war with me, if you're gonna try to kill me, you better be prepared to go to war, like actual war. And I'm not talking a battle. Battle is just a couple grand or so. I'm talking like war. This is gonna have to take me like a couple, two, three, $400,000 to to cost me. And like I said, at this point, I had the funds to sustain this war. I had the funds to sustain this war, and he didn't. I can tell he didn't. And if he did, he'd probably had his. If it was a little kid, or I don't know who the hell this guy was. All I know, he was Mexican, and he was misspelling words. And like I said, if you're gonna go to war with me, then you better be prepared. Like right here, like you can see, I turned back around to warn them again. Do not mess with me. I was warning him at this point. You know, either leave the lobby or leave me leave me the hell alone. And I decided just to he wanted to go into passive, but I kind of stayed there for a little bit, and then I kind of and then I kind of like got this I killed him, and then he ran towards the ammunition store like a little scary cat that he was. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna remember this day. I'm pretty sure if he doesn't remember that day that he got owned. He didn't really get, well, basically he did get owned, but if you're gonna, like I said, if you're gonna use their explosives and use all that, you better learn how to use them, because I'm a pro at explosives. I know what angles, and the funny thing is that right there, as you saw, he was in the submarine car, the Subberg or whatever you call it, and that submarine car takes a couple, like one or two, maybe three missiles to blow up. I'm not 100% sure, but that couldn't save his ass. That could not save his ass. So right here, as you can see, I thought he was gonna go to the helipad, so he didn't. I kind of flew above so I can lose the cops, and as you can see, I went to that building right there, and as you can see, I stayed up on top of that building just in case if he wanted to miss me down, he couldn't. And then what he ended up doing right here, he ended up going to the ammunition store right there, that shooting range, and that's how this thing ended up, And like I say, if you're gonna go to war, not with me, anybody, you better be prepared to bring your A game, cause you cannot talk shit. You cannot talk shit you can't be like, oh, I can kill you, and I can kill you and over and make you go to passive, dude. Like, no, you can't talk just shit and then don't back it up. You don't have the skills to back it up. If you're gonna talk shit, you better have the skills to back it up. Because I cannot tell you how many times I made people going to passive mode leave the lobby, and I feel like you're just, these people are just want attention, and like I said, like he just went in there, and I decided to go throw a couple missiles in them. See maybe if I got lucky. Like I rarely use the missiles, so I wanted to open the. I wanted to open the door and I threw a couple missiles in there. But as soon as I got two missiles in the door, he ran towards the side, so somewhere I couldn't get him. You know, and then up here, I just decided like after that, I was just like as you can see in the corner, he's hiding somewhere in the corner, and I just decided to get back on my bike and go stay on top of the building and suppress fire. But that's the end of the battle, and I hope you guys see this video, and I hope you guys share this video. And like I said, don't don't let don't let people push you around. If you get attacked first, it's okay to fight back. But if you attack them, it's not, especially if you're a high ranked player. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you find it helpful. And here's a story, a little tiny story, or a little story for you. For you, I wanted to do something different besides all the other things that's going on. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new to the channel. Subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. And remember, stay frosty. Peace.